All right, we should be live. Hey everyone, it is Monday, February 20th. The time is around 3:06 p.m. and the temperature is a pretty nice 5 degrees Celsius. And I see Steph Curry in the chat and Harjot as well. Welcome to a Monday afternoon e-bike ride. Action VJ's here. What's this all about? Kevin, Gabriella, greetings. Yomi Ko is asking where this is. This is Oriole Park in Midtown. And I've got with me the ad motor. And I'm actually going to take the other e-bike out, the Move and Pulse, and do a video on that probably tomorrow morning. And even though it's not that cold out, I've got myself all wrapped up anyways, just in you never know. All right, so let's get strapped in here and start moving. Oh, let me get the live stream up on my phone here. I can't see the chat just for a second. One sec, guys. There we go. Got the chat up and running. Usual disclaimer, I can't always pay close attention to your chat when I'm out moving around. Let me just throw my gloves on. Yogi in the house, Shivbalin. Richard from Zambia. Awesome. Greetings. Okay, gloves are on. Let's go just do a little test to make sure that we're ready to start moving here. We'll see how this is looking. Zach McNally in the house. Chris Mills. All right, I'm gonna take a peek and see how that looked. What do you guys say? Good enough? Good enough to get moving here? Well, we can always correct it as we go. Vivian Johnson, you are very late. Late indeed. So I'll be doing some longer, more exploratory e-bike rides and streams once spring rolls in. Although today would have been a pretty good candidate to do something a bit more ambitious. Let's head along the Beltline Trail here for a sec, which is going to be muddy, but that's okay. A little mud never hurt anyone. So the plan is to head downtown. There's not a lot open today. It is a holiday here called Family Day. But I wanted to get out and do something, especially since it's such a nice day. Cypher Gaming, who joined the ranks of channel membership last night, is here. All right, so here is Oriole Parkway. And I want to go left here, actually. So I'll just wait for an appropriate break in traffic. There we go. This glare is pretty strong. I'm going to see if I can crank the brightness up on my screen a little bit more. One sec. There we go. That's all the way up now. Jenny K is here. Hello, Jenny K. And big thanks to the mods for running the show while my eyes are on the road. I have my heated gloves in the backpack, but I don't think I'm going to need them. And if you watched my video this morning, it was a freezing cold scooter ride along Dundas Street East, and the audio was kind of going up and down because I found myself when I was riding into the wind kind of raising my voice, even though the microphone wasn't any further away, and my voice was kind of going a little bit high and a little bit low at places. So I worked on an audio compressor that I can use that will kind of level out my voice. A bit of a dialogue leveler. So I wanted to keep all the background sound intact, so the dynamic range from the ambient sounds are there. But my voice, not on the live streams, but on the regular videos, starting tomorrow, shouldn't have those peaks and valleys. Whenever I speak louder because of the wind or a loud truck, the volume should stay relatively the same. So that's what I did today. I fixed that problem. And then I decided enough of that. Let's get out and do a stream. So here we are. About to turn left onto Avenue Road. Jelly Bean in the house. Brad Palmer in the house. Greetings, Mr. Mountain Hiker. So I don't have much planned for the stream today. Like I said, a lot of things are closed in the city. I just wanted to get out and go for a ride. All right, let's take Russell Hill. Rather than sticking to Avenue, I'm going to turn right here onto St. Clair. So this is going west along the north side of St. Clair Avenue. I'm going a paltry 13 miles per hour right now. This is Russell Hill, so I'll turn left here. I have had some issues tripping the signal when I'm on my bike trying to turn left here. Even though I'm right on top of the little bicycle man. Hello, Harjot JK. Can't do much but wait here. Alright, looks like we're gonna get the light. You know what? Rather than wait for the advanced light, this is a one-way street. We're just gonna go. There we go. South on one of my favorite streets to cycle down. This is Russell Hill Road. Riding in the quote-unquote bike lane. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the CN Tower is straight ahead. Fans, buses, gaming in the house. And we have to turn right onto Bolton here. It's a bit like being at the crest of a roller coaster, going around that corner. It's all rocks. And a mega pothole. DuPont Street. You know what, let's keep going south here. I always turn right. Let's keep going south. Well, it didn't take very long to find some cars blocking the bike lane, lined up to use the car wash. All that waiting, so their car will be nice and filthy again by the time they get home. So this is going southeast on Davenport Road. Here's Bedford on the right. John O'Meara in the house. Patrick. David Clippard. We got 250 viewers already. I think it's a holiday in much of the states as well, isn't it? The Sanity Machine laughing at my comment, but it's pretty true. If you've ever owned a car in the wintertime in this climate, you just cannot keep it clean. And to make things fun, I think we're in for some storms later this week. We're gonna have a whole bunch of snow and ice and rain dumped on us. All right, here's Avenue Road. Let's scoot down this to Bloor. Yorkville on the left, the Annex on the right. I think last night the Ken Continuum started his live stream right around here. And he went north up to Davenport, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, our first super chat, 200 Japanese yen. Thank you very much, arigato. I've been watching some Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. Takeshi's Castle, I believe, is the Japanese name. Thank you for the 200 yen. Damon Washington, welcome to Gold Tier. Damon Washington, thank you for your support and for joining the ranks of channel membership. That's certainly appreciated. Thank you, Damon. All right, I got a super chat. We gained a channel member. I can end the stream and call it a day now. I'm satisfied. Just kidding. Here is Yorkville Avenue. So they just wrapped up Ice Fest yesterday. I was live streaming from there Saturday evening. Shivlin talking about RM Transit's decision to leave our great city. I reached out to him. He hasn't gotten back yet, but I imagine the whole world is trying to find out where he's going. Damon Washington says, thanks, learned a lot. Can't wait to see Toronto in the summer. Well, you certainly picked the right time to come. You don't want to be necessarily coming here in the middle of winter. Here's Bloor Street West. Let's turn right and hop into the bike lanes here. I'm going to upgrade today to a word I seldom use. I'm going to say it's gorgeous. Clear skies, 5-6 degrees. I don't know what more you could want for a February afternoon. The only thing it's missing is all the stuff that could be open. Here's St. George Street. The last time I did one of these bike live streams, I went south down St. George. That'll take us through the University of Toronto St. George campus. But a weekend isn't the best time for that route. Here is Huron Street. JK says the bike lanes in TR are awesome compared to other cities. I think that's less praise on Toronto and more of a criticism on other cities. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see the progress we've made. It only took a pandemic for them to get serious about it. And there's still a long way to go. And we are in the Annex. It's definitely a lot easier to do these live streams in the bike lanes. Not that you don't have to still be on full alert. Lots of people out on the sidewalks here. This would have been a good day to make a walking video through this neighborhood. So this is Brunswick Avenue. Alan, you're welcome. Glad you enjoyed the auto show content. A live stream, a video, and a couple of shorts. And huge thanks to the auto show for reaching out to me and offering me the chance to attend on Media Day. I think I will take them up on that next year if they make the same offer. I know some people expressed disappointment that some of the major car manufacturers weren't there, like Ford and Honda and Mercedes. I still think it was pretty neat. And the record crowds it's drawing seems to indicate that people quite like it as well. So we are in Koreatown. Here's Palmerston Avenue. You know what, we're gonna skip Koreatown. Let's check out this nice street. Usually Chinatown is pretty lively on holidays. We'll go see what's going on there. And Scott says the weather is so beautiful. Agreed. So we'll go left here at Harvard. And I'll take that over to Spadina, not Spadina. I see a super chat rolling in, but there's too much glare on the screen. Mike Landry, $5 towards a hot chocolate. Thank you, Mike Landry, for the $5. Hot chocolate on the menu. Actually, I haven't really thought about what I'm going to have After this, I had a smoothie for breakfast and a bowl of shredded wheat for lunch. I'll eat something a bit more substantial for dinner. So this area is Harbor Village. I think there's a car in front of me whose driver is looking for a parking spot. Oh, they could have fit into that spot. So they missed a spot they easily could have parallel parked into. And now they're just giving up and turning. They don't know what the hell they're doing, do they? Signaling left while turning right. Uh-oh, I can't see the chat. Somebody is trying to connect their Soundcore Life headphones to my phone. What? Can I reject that? All right, they gave up. And a pop-up saying, do you accept the connection from Soundcore Life? Which I know are Anchor brand earphones. One time my neighbor tried to cast something from their iPhone to my TV, and I wasn't paying attention. I was holding my remote and I just pressed OK. And then they started casting their phone to my TV. They were watching a soccer game, and I saw they got a message. And I went next door and I knocked on his door. I'm like, I can see everything you're doing. And they kind of laughed and were like, I'm trying to get this to cast to my TV. Alright, let's turn right and we will take Spadina all the way down into Chinatown. Should that be the song? You say potato, I say potato, you say spadina, I say spadina. That might possibly be the worst variation of that song ever. Brad Palmer, $5 for a cold IPA after the stream. Thank you, Brad, for the $5. You mean you don't want me to dump some really nice scotch into a glass of OJ like I did last night? Thank you, Brad. Here is Russell Street. I am getting passed left and right here by other e-bikers. All right, here we go. North end of Chinatown. Oh, Macombo on the right. What are you trying to park? What are you doing, Jeep? Just chilling in the lane there. Here is Nassau Street coming up. Even says it looks kind of cold out there. I think it's pleasant. It's about 5 or 6 degrees, but there's very little wind. Robert B says my favorite streamer, Johnny Sins. I don't know who that is. But we're up to 343 viewers. A Pontiac G6 reversing in. That is similar to a car I once owned. Hello, Maple Dubs and Bex. Vivian says thumbs up for Johnny and please and thanks if done already. Thanks, Vivian. And as Jerome Forrestwood would say, and subscribe. Oh, Chinatown smells good right now. As I roll by a taste of China seafood. Here's Spadina and Dundas. By Batoy, CZK 100. What do you do for a living? You are watching it. Thank you for the CZK 100. Yeah, I say Z sometimes, not Z. JK says good dumplings here. We went past the dumpling house. Good dumplings, bad cycling etiquette. And that guy right in front of me. There's the Chinatown Center on the right, where I went in there for the first time on a video over the Lunar New Year celebrations. JK says banh mi looks good. Should I get banh mi for dinner? Maybe I'll order from Star King and get a big ass pad thai. I usually get 2 meals out of that. Oh, they've got all this parking blocked off here on the right. Could be a film shoot later on. And there's a police officer guarding the area, so that would be my guess. And welcome to Queen and Spadina.
Yeah, I'm hooked on Jesus, and he's hooked on me. I Lord didn't give me a yoke of bondage, give me a yoke of freedom. I'm not in bondage.
Enjoy the show, folks.
I make the right choice to say no more to cigarettes than I to say no.
It's okay.
No, 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 to the devil. Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. He's on his witness.
If I get a YouTube content ID match for this.
Sleeping with the cockroaches. Sleeping with the rat. In the sewer house.
I don't think I'd be too happy. Put that guy on the stage at Massey Hall. He's the next Neil Diamond. Those are those same 2 guys that were in front of me back in Chinatown. All right, this is Adelaide Street West.
And also, I can change my set.
I'm moving kind of slow today, so I don't mind letting people slide around. If I weren't recording, there's no way I would stand for that. Yeah, in front of that McD's is always interesting. Here is King Street West, straight ahead. Estelle in the house. Hello, Estelle. Maple Dub says, makes me nervous sometimes with the cars flying by. The camera makes them appear closer. Well, I've got the wide angle lens on, so actually it makes things appear a bit further away. But cars are supposed to leave a full meter, and they often don't. It's just one of those things you gotta get used to. It's gonna happen a whole lot when you ride around the city. There was one guy who, like this car, that was definitely within a meter when it started passing. There was one guy who put a pool noodle on the side of his bike, and that extended out a meter. I thought that was pretty funny. So this is Front Street coming up. Harjot wishing Yogi a happy family day. Alright, so we have to navigate this tangle of traffic here. A lot of these cyclists opt to hop onto the sidewalk, as you can see. There's a guy in shorts and a t-shirt in his bike. Is he nuts? It's nice, but it's not that nice. Alright, these people here are all hopping onto the sidewalk. But here's where things can get dicey. If you're unable to get over to the left, you have to deal with all this traffic turning right onto the highway. Oh well, it worked out. I think we'll go for a little zip along the waterfront trail. we'll see what things are like at H2O Park.
Oh, no, it's okay.
JK, maybe he is. Maybe he's just making some pre-recorded videos. Make sure the coast is clear, and now we're going east on the Martin Goodman Waterfront Trail. It is a nice day to be down here. Let's go see what the fake beach is like. It's a good amount of people out. Andy Wood says Sugar Beach. Stephen Collins, member for 6 months, afternoon, go out to the Cherry Street Portlands. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to cover that on this one, but I will promise you, Stephen, to go do that in the near future on a riding live stream. Or maybe. What time is it? We'll think about that one on this. I'm just dealing with a limited battery range on the iPhone. That is, of course, Lake Ontario straight ahead. And the Island Airport just beyond that. Clayton says, well, we're at the beach, but you don't see any great white shark eating Torontonians. Let's see, Can I see? All right, we're gonna get back to the waterfront trail. I just wanted to come down here and see what it was like. I had a feeling it might be kind of busy, given what a nice day it is. Valerie says looks really nice, not too cold. Yeah, it's got my nose to run a little bit, unfortunately. But other than that, it is very nice. Harborfront Center just on the right. And this is Lower Simcoe coming up. Jeanette Morales is here. Hello, Jeanette. Clayton Crawford, $5. If you're happy and you know it, donate $5. Thank you, Clayton. What if you just don't know how to show it? I guess that's the whole point of your last part of the message. Thanks, Clayton, for your support. All right, that was York Street. And here comes Bay Street. So on the right is Harbor Square Park. Some people honking at one another. It is good to see all these people out though. And this is Yonge Street. We're gonna go up. So from the foot of Yonge Street, and it's north we go. Bash Brannigan says those honks are also mating calls. Are they asking to be rear-ended? Is that how cars reproduce? Stick it in my tailpipe. Looks like we've got about 22 seconds left on the light cycle. There we go. Hello, Redview. So this is north up Yonge Street. It looks like there's some construction to contend with. Sign said bike and tunnel. I'm not sure exactly how to interpret that. Those cyclists up there are quite stupidly riding on the left side of these cars. They had to cross over an oncoming traffic to do it. Here is Front Street. And they're going right around a right turning vehicle. Not smart. This is Wellington Street. Financial District on the left, St. Lawrence neighborhood on the right. And we're at King Street. I thought they were waving at me there. Try to hail a taxi. Marie Palmer, because Clayton said, so if you're happy, donate $5. Thank you. For the Family Day, $5, Marie Palmer. Also thanks to Brad for that cold IPA. As I go by Craft. Thanks again. I swear I did not tell Clayton to say that.
That's definitely how they kick you out of the happy hour.
5 seconds on the light cycle. Because that car was going way too fast. Here is Richmond Street. I think the Eaton Center is open, right? There's still a pretty good crowd out here. I don't know why they would be here if everything was closed. Gabriella Polino, $5. Thank you for the $5, Gabriella. I guess you're also happy and you know it. Thanks again for the support. And thanks to all over 450 of you currently watching right now. Driver behind me was being nice and cautious. I gave them a wave. And we are approaching Shooter Street. Then after that, we'll be Yonge and Dundas. As we hit a bit of a bottleneck. There goes someone on a Move and Pulse. That's the same as my other e-bike. which I think I'll take out tomorrow morning and make a video on. Elong Vibe says hit the like button for Johnny. Thank you, Estelle. Yeah, Urban Outfitters is open. Nordstrom is open. And welcome to Dundas Square.
Our body is already deteriorating, falling apart. But God is saying, listen, I want you to enjoy the life. Your soul,
I'm just going to check the battery on the live streaming phone here.
life is over. And it's either going to be happy.
All right, I should easily have enough battery left to get back up to Midtown, which I think will be the plan. We'll continue to take Yonge Street here.
No, I don't need you, I don't want you. And like I said, okay, you reject God who is love, life, and light. What do you get? You get darkness, hate.
There's someone
Yeah.
breaking some noise bylaws across the street.
God doesn't really send people to hell in the way we think. It's more like we send ourselves. He gave the free gift. He said, believe in Jesus. Declare that Jesus is Lord. Believe in your heart that God
Hey, the Believe guy is there
Say, but people say,
in his
no.
usual spot on the northwest corner.
People say, no, I don't want to believe it. No, my culture says this. No, my religion says this. Well, how can we be all correct at the same time? God said this, and it doesn't matter if the devil has a million lies. The truth remains the same. I'm sorry, some people are thrown off because of bad things because in the name of God. Terrible thing.
Never a dull moment around that part. Hey, a Dave's Hot Chicken is moving in. Uh-oh, we are at grave risk of picking up a copyright match. Let me cover up my mic here. That has happened before, doing these live streams when I ride around my bike. I ride by a business blasting music, or a car rolls up to me. I get home and find out the stream has been hit with a content ID match. This is Gerrard Street. So the bike lanes begin right at Bloor Street and they go all the way up into Midtown. Here's Yonge and College. my hands have gradually been getting colder and colder. I have some more heavy-duty gloves in my backpack. I might pull over and swap gloves here. Let's find a good spot to do that. Maybe once I'm north of Wellesley here. Minizine says I'll take more bikes over more cars any day. Well, if we build out our infrastructure properly and stop catering to the cars in the city, that should just kind of naturally happen. I'm just going to pull in here. And swap my gloves. Hey, there's a coming soon entrance to Wellesley Station. That's neat. My hands have just been gradually getting colder and colder. So it's time to upgrade the gloves. And I don't need them, or I don't need to use their heated feature, but the other gloves I brought just so happen to be the electric gloves. Ooh, so much nicer. Oh, actually, my hands are frozen enough. I'm going to turn them on here. I'm going to put them on their lowest setting. All right. My hands are nice and warm. Oh, that feels so nice. And you'll notice the video is a lot bumpier than it was earlier, and that's because Yonge Street is in terrible condition. I've softened up the suspension on the front wheel as much as possible to try to smooth out some of these bumps, but it is hopeless on this street. It's always a bit of a sore spot when people in the comments point out the state of some of our roads. PGH says the sun came out. They're going to take a little walk. Someone was asking how I plug the gloves in. Yeah, they're battery powered. And Chick-fil-A is open. Yes, that's not an asshole place to park your bike. All right, so say goodbye to downtown. We are now heading north of Bloor, but at least we've got bike lanes now. All right, here is Church Street. I do think it's cooled off a few degrees since I first headed out. All right, here is Ulmer. So Rosedale Station coming up on the right. So I don't think there'll be any live streaming tomorrow, so my streak of 5 days in a row will end. Thursday I did the auto show. Friday night I did a home stream on this channel. Saturday evening I did a rare Saturday live stream walking on Bloor West. Last night I did my usual Sunday stumble stream, and today we have a family day afternoon bike stream. Maybe on Wednesday I'll do like a morning live stream. Once a month or so I like to do that. Instead of post a video, I'll just do a live stream. Cindy says happy family day. You're welcome, Estelle. All right, so they have blocked the bike lanes here, but rather than put the pylon at this entrance area, they stick it fairly far in. Here is Price Street. Wave to the driver. I'll call people out when they do asshole things, but when they're considerate and safe, I think it's good to acknowledge that as well. And if you're wondering Oh, what the hell just happened? That one car turned left into the wrong lane, and then that other car turned left. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again. That was bonkers. Did you guys see that? And this car just chilling, blocking the bike lane. Why? Why? Doesn't even have his turn signal on. You can see fine if you stayed behind the lane, dumbass. Oh, he was turning left. He just didn't have his turn signal on. Oh, we found out where all the bad drivers are. They're up here in Midtown. We're having a nice, mostly positive stream. And here we are at Rosehill Avenue. Now this piece says YouTube short. I'm trying to balance out my YouTube shorts and not just all be cycling and walking incidents with drivers. So I've started putting different content up. But I think it's just the nature of those short form videos, especially on TikTok, I've noticed. It's more like the negative interactions that sell, and anything positive, people just don't watch. Maybe my shorts have just sucked, I don't know. But I think there's definitely some truth to that. I guess it generates discourse and comments and that sort of thing. When you show people creating dangerous situations, it draws a bigger reaction. That guy's looking across the street with a little one strapped to his chest. So sadly, these Midtown bike lanes come to an end. Not too far from here, but we've got Mount Pleasant Cemetery on the right. And the subway tracks are elevated and above ground on the left. And here is Merton Street. Ruben says when they were a kid, they would hold their breath passing cemeteries. I haven't heard that one. All right, here is Davisville Avenue. And we kiss goodbye to the bike lanes. Hey, Subway Sandwiches is open. There's an idea for dinner. And we're up in the area the Ken Continuum calls Stridesland. So from Midtown to downtown, all the way down to the lake, and then back up Yonge. Covered a good amount of ground on this one. I had a thought to go out to the Humber Trail and go down that. But obviously I didn't. And here is Yonge and Eglinton coming up. No left or right turns here. You can only go straight. Although, that didn't stop that car from turning right. A lot of people have complained this is one of the more confusing intersections. OSP says it'll be nice when the construction is done. I have lived in this neighborhood since 2014. And I've never known it as a resident to not be under all that construction. Chipotle looking pretty busy today. And if you haven't guessed it, it's pretty much time to wrap up. It's a little spot I like to go. There's Yonge Street straight ahead. So huge thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks to our mods for their good work. Everyone who sent support as well. We got a new channel member during the stream. Thank you for signing up. An hour and 37 minutes and I still have 27% battery on the iPhone. I hope you can do a live stream or a video at the Greenbelt rally on Saturday. Yeah. I would think there would be some content on that. But there I took the Add motor out. The next time I go out, I'll be on the other e-bike, I'm sure. But I hope you guys all have an awesome day. There I am, looking a little colder. This thing is on a bit crooked. I look kind of stupid, but I'd rather look stupid and be warm than look less stupid and be cold. And that gives you an idea how delayed the stream is and how I see your chats when I'm riding. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. Happy Family Day. I don't know when I will live stream next. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe I'll do Wednesday morning. We'll do a walking live stream. I'm not sure. We'll see when that new gimbal arrives. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your Monday. Yoink.